Hi. Hi everybody, this is Chris, aka Spirit. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You'll notice that I have things set up differently this year. I decided to burn the sage and do the Tibetan singing bowl and shuffle and lay the cards out before I start recording so that you have more content on your videos. So that's what you see here. It's just a little bit of a setup until I can get a better table. So I'm using my desk, and if you hear noises over here, Pugsley is sitting next to me. Come here, Bobo. Pugs, come here. Pugsley, come on over here. Come on, sit down. If you hear noises in the background, I have two dogs, as you know, if you watch my channel, Pugsley and Wednesday, and he is sitting in the office with me right now. He just came in from outside. He has some allergy issues, so you might hear him from time to time. Anyways, so first things first. Thank you, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you've been here since the beginning, thank you for staying with me, even considering I had on hiatus for a while. I am back, and I am going to be more consistent. I'm going to be putting more content other than astrology readings. I am just working on them right now to get caught up. And then you should see soon on Mondays outlook for the different elements. So for instance, when I get caught up this weekend, you will see Monday morning scheduled reading of a fire, earth, water, and air signs for the outcome for the week. It's a first that I've done this before, and so I'm hoping that you enjoy them. Also, Twin Soul Collective reading has been uploaded on my Patreon page for my patrons and will be uploaded. I usually do them 5 days in advance, meaning I let them see the videos first. But what I'm going to do is, it's free content for them over there. So I'm going to do it 3 days, and then 3 days after you will see the Twin Soul Collective reading. I do feel that the Twin Soul Collective reading is something important. I might split it up next month where I do 15 minutes free for you guys, and then the whole entire video is for my Patreon patrons because they pay a donation fee for the tier that they're in. So I'm working that out right now. So this video is for Capricorn, and the dates on this video will be from February 1st to the 14th. Obviously, time is just an illusion. If you find this video in a year from now, it's meant for you or a cross watcher, which is basically someone who falls underneath this astrology reading as Capricorn instead of their born sign because of the planets and all that. So go and look at your chart if this doesn't resonate with you and your Capricorn. It may not resonate with everyone. Also too, any information if you're looking to contact me to book a reading or anything else, all my social media is listed below in my link tree. So thank you so much. So this deck here, the Angel deck, was gifted to me. And then we have the Sacred Traveler, which is the top deck, which is something that's been with me for about a year. So Capricorn, the first thing I want to tell you is I see travel. By the end of this year, beginning of next year, I do see some travel going on. That was the first thing that popped out at me. The travel is going to be something that has to do in a vehicle, meaning it's a road trip of some sort. Or it could be on a train, a bus. I do not see water. So usually water is like when you're flying, they show me. So this is a trip, either train, bus, or car. It's a trip that comes to fruition at the end of the year. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing that happens with a few people around you where you just choose to do this. So I see that coming up. I did get rainbow blessings, and rejuvenated rain right here. Okay, those two I'm going to read next, but I want to show you the card that says surrender to the journey. This is actually the travel card. I hope you could see it. I hope you can see it. I moved the light a little bit so you could see it a little bit better. There we go. So you see the person is traveling on a boat. You're not going to be traveling on water like this shows, but this is the travel card. Now, I read cards, symbolism, spirit, the angels, the gods, my ancestors, etc. are the ones who give me messages to share with who I'm reading for the collective. So Even though tarot has arcana and different cards, and these have different cards, it's the symbolism and what they showed to me. So I just want to put that out there because some people get very weird about that. Sorry, I'm drinking water because I'm very parched today for some reason. So the rainbow blessings and the rejuvenated rain. So first off, the rejuvenating rain card is saying clear any past anger, scars towards someone in order to move on, okay? So what they're showing me is they're showing some of you hanging on to anger for people, not forgiving people, not letting go, carrying on, thinking that for some reason if you carry on this anger or discernment towards the other person or persons, somehow it's going to make them suffer. But in reality, it's basically just keeping you from your full potential in life. That's what it's keeping you from. It's keeping you from opening up. It's keeping you from being the best person you could be. Because what happens is we hang on to all that anger, sadness, depression, whatever emotions you have attached to the person. This was one of the hardest things I ever did for myself, but it's so freeing when you do. Obviously, you never forget, and it really makes you who you are. I remember I went through phases of it, anger, upset, all kinds of different emotions. But once you get to this state, and I feel like there's something you're holding on to from the past, it could be a divorce, or it could be parents, and what's going to happen is this year, quite a few of you in this group of Capricorn are going to let go of this, which is going to be super freeing. That's why the rainbow blessings came out as well, because the blessings are showering your life. This is the rainbow. This signifies new beginnings for me, manifesting your dreams. Anything that has rainbows or clovers or the leprechaun, for me, is my guides showing me that there is unimaginable wealth ahead of you, which means imagination, positivity, good things around you, good people around you. Now, Mystic Healer is also a card that is stating for me, for some of you in this group are intuitive to a degree, okay? So she is the seer, she is the light, she is the person with the strength. So for some of you, or those of you who are watching this who resonate with this, this is those of you who are very intuitive or empathic, very compassionate. You can see outside of the box. You're not in the box like a lot of people are. You're not blind. You're not deaf. You're very, and I don't mean, what's the word they're showing me? I don't mean this literally, okay? What I mean is by your third eye, okay? Spiritually, you are very awoke. However, they are showing me some of you Capricorns are not, you have not shown this to people for fear of, people, how people are, But the others of you are slowly, as you're releasing this past forgiveness and all this energy, you're slowly coming into your own. Now, this could be any ability. This could be empathy. This could be clairaudience. It could be anything. It could be as small as just having that intuitiveness to know when someone's full of shit. You can have intuitiveness when it comes to someone in pain. It can be a wide variety of different abilities, but it's definitely part of who you are in this group. Now, discovering the truth. This is what's going to happen as you go through this path that I just went through this whole thing. When you start to accept the abilities, you start to come into your own, the ones that have not really embraced it. What's going to happen is it's going to be super hard for you as you go through this awakening, and I feel like there's a group of you that will be going through this that haven't gone through it yet. It's very hard to be around people that are dishonest, people that are full of crap. I call it the BS meter. the more enlightened that you get, and I don't mean like spiritual, like hippie gurus. I just mean the more awoke you get to certain things in life, and the more you rise your vibration, the more you accept things, and the more that you pay it forward and do different things, the more that you're going to see the truth within people. And so that's really hard for a lot of people that go through awakenings, because then they realize people that have been around them are actually really very egotistical and selfish. And because we always want to see the best in people, we tend to do a lot more for people than they deserve. And I hate to sound harsh, but it's true. So now the angel cards for you. Patience card came up, gentleness card came up, and the prosperity card. Now, the gentleness is Archangel Sandalphon, okay? I always say their names wrong. I apologize. I don't pronounce very well. Sorry, I have to take a drink of water again. I am going to say there's a few of you there. I'm suffering with this choked up throat, tickle in my throat I did not have when I started recording this. There are some of you that are having issues with vocalizing your feelings, number one. And there are some of you, the reason why my throat chakra is bothering me is because you have a blockage in your throat chakra, which means that there's a truth that you haven't shared with people. There's two different throat chakra things they're showing me. One is someone not being true to themselves, and I really am strongly feeling that this is somebody who may be struggling with their sexuality, okay, and afraid to share that with people around them. And I want to tell you, you have all the strength in the world, and there are so many beautiful people that accept people for everything, for all that they are, okay? I don't look at people for gender specific. When I say male or female in my readings, I mean energy. And I am very accepting of all genders, all colors. I am not one of those people. I know there's a lot of closed-minded people in the world. So they want me to tell you to be more gentle with yourself. Be more understanding with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. The card says be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So I feel like some of you are going to be coming out of the closet, both with your gender, with your, it could be gender specific, or it could be sexuality. And then I feel like some of you will be doing this in regards to your abilities. But to remember to surround yourself with non-judgmental, open, caring people. Because, you know, some people are super ignorant and very biased about things like that. Especially in today's world, which is really surreal to me because we all come from the same place. Now, prosperity, I'll read the gentleness in a minute. For prosperity, you'll see her holding the, you know, that Thanksgiving, right? They show that. You see that? It's got gold in it. It says, Archangel Ariel says, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I think what happens is maybe with your job, some of you feel like if you come to vocalize whatever your abilities are, and I feel like there might be one or two of you that really want to help people in the paranormal industry, right? Or with spirits. Maybe, I feel like a young person, and this is weird, I have never had this come up in a reading. Not in a YouTube reading. Private readings I've had stuff come up. I see a young person watching this that is able to communicate with the other side like myself, who is afraid to share that information. And so they're showing that to me for some reason right now, and I'm not sure why, but we'll tap back into it in a minute. So he says your material needs are provided if you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams. So this is accepting everything around you and knowing that everything's going to turn out great. And you're going to manifest things that you never thought you could. Now the gentleness card that's here is Archangel Sandalphon says be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people. We already did that one, right? And then your patience is the one I was supposed to do. Sorry about that. I switched them around. My apologies. It's been a long day. Archangel Jophiel says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. still they need nurturing and patience. So I feel like a group of you are not super patient with yourself. You're very fast moving, OCD. I feel they're showing me like hurry, bustle, hurry, bustle, hurry, bustle. And then I feel like some of you are way too laid back, and other people get annoyed with you because you're like that. So there's a lot of things they're showing me in this. So now we're going to go back to the prosperity, right? With this card. I feel like I need to do a card. I need to do 1 or 2 more cards out of the Sacred Traveler deck. So let's do 2 more cards, 3 more cards, depending on what they fling out at me, and then we will end this reading for you guys, Capricorn. So, stepping into your power is one of the cards. So this is for those of you who are starting to go through your awakening and those who have not but are about to embark in it. It says stepping into your power. This is coming out of that closet. This is for both of you. This is for those who are going to reveal whatever it is, either sexuality or gender specific, as well as the person going through the awakening, or you could be the same person or group of persons, okay? Just remember that you are beautiful and you are seen and you are loved, and those around you that you are around are going to accept you. See, it says answering the call to the time is now. This is very important for a lot of you. This is the stepping into the power. And this is answering the call. Now, answering the call is the time is now. This is very significant to all of you who have been reading for. Now, the other cards, 3 more cards fell out. Now, they only wanted me to accept 1, but then they said to take all 3. So I'm going to read these to you. So, fogged in, it's saying go slow and steady in regards to your own pace, for you forgiving yourself. For those of you who are hanging on to that anger in the beginning that I was talking about in the very beginning, okay? Then you got Journey in the Moonlight. This is you believing in your own magic. This is you believing in your intuition. This is you believing in dreams, believing in the impossible. We tend to forget that when we get to be adults. And then the last card is Joy and Delight. It's like opening your heart to joy and love. This is you, okay? Once you start to realize that people around you are going to accept you for who you are, regardless of what information you share with them. Especially people who've been with you longer than 10 years. I feel like you have a really good group of people around you. And the few people that may walk away, they're not worth your time, because guess what? They were never your true friends or family if they're not going to accept you for you completely. It's really a really hard thing to think about. I know when I was growing up, I had 2 friends. One was transgender, and that was back a long time ago before it was more common. And then I had someone who, she turned out to be gay. And honestly, I went through all high school and elementary and middle school with her, and I love her to death. I still talk to her. I don't talk to her, like, I haven't talked to her in years, but I have her on my Facebook. And I never, it's just who she is. I don't see her any different, but there are so many judgmental, ignorant people in the world. And so the Spirit wants me to tell you, for all of you who are watching this, that whoever this resonates with, that you are beautiful and you're seen, and don't ever let people who are that closed-minded and judgmental ever make you feel any less than who you are, because you're a beautiful soul. So, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe if you like my videos. And also, for all of you watching, I was told the other day that a few people who are subscribed are not getting the alerts when my new content goes up. You need to hit the notification bell here on YouTube in order for you to be alerted to any new content or if I go live. So I just wanted to put that out there. All my social media is below, and thank you so much. I really appreciate all your time, and I hope you like this video and have a great evening. See you next month. Bye-bye.